Okay, so now we're looking at a 5-angle response, which is a synthesis of main angles of attack. He attacks with an angle 1, followed by a 4, which is a low backhand, then a low forehand, high backhand, and then a thrust. Okay? So that's just so we cover the main angles of attack. And my response is going to be to cut him on the first beat. So he does an angle 1 and slash. I'm stepping in with lateral triangle footwork, which means I can thrust as a follow-up. Now he comes with a low backhand. I turn and I slash as I pass, and then I'm in position to thrust. All right, he throws a low forehand. I hollow out. So I've got to hollow out so that he can't reach what he's going for, but I can still reach him, cut him on the arm, and then thrust. He does the high backhand. See, I can't defend against it here, facing this way. I have to turn and face it, and now palm up, just in case he cuts me anyway. The bone shield is facing out. I pass it through. Once again, I'm in position for the high thrust. Then he does an angle 5 thrust. I hollow out, treat it like an angle 3. Slash and pass and thrust. Now we can do this in sequence. Back up a little bit. So he does here, and I just go slash thrust, he comes back, slash thrust, comes back, slash thrust, slash thrust, and last of all, the 5. Now sometimes in there, you have time and room to throw slashes off the thrust. You'll find that in the knife, the thrust slash kind of relationship works really well without any wasted motion. So there's time and there's space, and the slashes I can do in a figure 8 fashion, which allows me to access targets like under the arm, etc. So he throws an angle 1, and it's slash, thrust, and then figure 8. Low backhand, I pass as I slash the arm, thrust, and now I've got a diagonal figure 8. Low forehand as I hollow out, step in, thrust, upward figure 8 under the arm, slash, thrust. Now I could do downward here, and then hollow out, step in, thrust, and here we are just like with the 3. So now that's doing it while talking and explaining everything. But if he just attacks, there's a 1, 4, 5. That was a horizontal figure. You notice on that one where he did the high backhand. Boom, you could hear, go right across. You can do any variation of downward, upward, diagonal figure 8s, horizontal figure 8s, even changing level. And then it's a drill though. It's not how knife fighting occurs, it's just a catalog of responses against these main angles of attack. But we can functionalize it a little more by saying I don't have my knife out yet. So it starts with him attacking with a knife. I'm empty-handed, and then I parry, I step back, parry as I draw, and then it's slash, thrust, slash, slash, thrust, slash, and so forth. All right, and so that gives you a lead-in, a way to enter into it where you don't have your knife yet, but you practice your draw, which is a very good idea to imagine, not imagine, but to actually have either your practice knife or your real knife if you're training solo, where you practice parrying and then drawing the knife and getting used to flicking it out there and having it ready within the first 2 beats of the opponent's attack, because that's often part of how it really goes down. So one more time again, he's attacking and I'm parrying, and parrying, here's my draw, coming in, here, thrust, there. Notice I can, like I said, I can vary the figure 8s that I throw based on the targets that I'm trying to access.